Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel, and in today's episode, the big dog's back, and this time he quite literally found the all-time king of twerking. Now when the word twerking comes to mind, I usually envision someone like Miley Cyrus, you know? But definitely not a 26-year-old man who claims he'll do anything to keep up with his bad and bougie lifestyle, which is unfortunately who Dr. Phil brought on for today's episode. So let's see what this guy has to say about his twerking obsession, and how Dr. Phil is just overall gonna react to the whole situation. But before we get into the video, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe, as it does help the channel grow with the YouTube algorithm. But anyways, without any further ado, let's hop right into the video.
Bad and bougie is a lifestyle. It consists of Starbucks coffee every morning, tanning, get my eyelashes done, eyebrows, make sure I'm put together, I'm on point. This is what it takes to be bad and bougie.
So just that there's no misunderstanding, so for those of you who happen to be unfamiliar with the word, the top definition on Urban Dictionary is when you wear expensive clothing and are always on top of fashion trends. So it essentially means that you're a hype beast, which I have to say is definitely true for this guy, as his style is just completely on point, and honestly just unbeatable to say the very least. But anyways, let's hop right back into the video, and who knows, maybe if we're lucky we'll see even more twerking, and how to live an overall more bad and bougie lifestyle.
I will do anything to keep up the lifestyle that I have. I will steal from my family and friends. I'm addicted to stealing to live the bad and bougie lifestyle. My mom, she's clothed me since I was a baby, so I kind of still expect that at 26. I do go shopping on my own, but like I said, if I could spend my mom's money before my money, then I will.
This has to be a joke. I mean, I honestly wonder if this guy's like just playing a persona, right? To be quite frank, I really hope that's the case, because if that's not the case, Dr. Phil is gonna have a big issue on his hands. And I just want to take a moment to appreciate how nice the inside of how his mother's house looks, because let's be honest, to support this high maintenance 26-year-old man who literally doesn't work, you know, you gotta be pulling in some cash, because those Starbucks coffees are, let's be honest, pretty expensive, especially when you consume them at the rate that this guy does. But anyways, let's hop right back into the video.
In the past 3 years, I've probably stolen about $20,000 to $25,000 from my mom. I've stolen between $3,000 to $5,000 from my sister. When I steal, I get a rush. This one time, I stole from my friend. She was at work at the time, and she would leave her cash at home. She would literally have like 3 or 4 grand on her. I just grabbed the cash out of the purse. If I can take somebody else's money to build myself up, then I'm going to.
You know, guys, that's the new trend these days. If you could take money from other people to build yourself up, you know, just go ahead and do it. But on a real note, if you actually take money from people, you're doing the opposite. I mean, when you do this, you're literally tearing others down instead of building yourself up. And if this individual truly gets rushes from stealing from others, you know, I truly like to see him attempt to rob a bank, and then let me know how that works out for him.
I have to have the money to make myself look good appearance-wise. What I like to post is twerking videos. For a guy, I know I am a good twerker. I got a little bit of an ass, so it's like, let me show what God gave me.
Let's go!
My first twerk video, I decided to buy Facebook views for it, and that got 33,000 views. I like twerking, that's how I want to get recognized, that's what I want to be known for, is my butt.
Sorry you guys had to witness that. Can we all take a moment to write an F in chat for the 33 million people that viewed that video, and for the people watching this video as well. I mean, I deeply apologize if you guys are in any way, shape, or form disturbed, but at the end of the day, don't point the finger at me, point it at Dr. Phil. I mean, truly at this point, I really wonder what Dr. Phil is gonna say to this man. Is he A, firstly gonna call him out for his addiction to stealing cash, B, call him out on his twerking obsession, or C, all of the above? We're just gonna have to wait and find out, so anyways, let's hop right back into the video.
Some people that I would say influenced me, definitely Nicki Minaj, Kim Kardashian, Black China. Black China has that perfect body, a cinched waist, fat ass. I would like to get some work done, definitely some Botox in my face, lip fillers. I do want to get Brazilian butt lift. It's important to me to flex on Instagram or like be bad and bougie, because that's the lifestyle I want. If I'm good, then everything else.
And yeah, that's gonna wrap up his introduction, and now we're basically gonna witness how Dr. Phil deals with this man and how he's just gonna overall confront him.
Well, I guess Alex is gonna join us now, so Come on out.
What's poppin'?
Okay, this guy was definitely expecting some grand introduction, where the whole crowd would just go absolutely insane when he entered, despite the obvious fact that he has no amazing accomplishments, other than, stealing from his mom and, being able to somewhat twerk. And remember earlier when he was talking about being bad and bougie? I think this cheetah print sweater definitely, undoubtedly qualifies. But anyways, let's see how this guy acts in front of an audience, and let's see how Dr. Phil ultimately deals with him as well.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Well,
What's poppin', Dr. Phil?
I'm okay.
Just okay? You know what'll change that?
Tell me.
Tell you?
This has to be a joke at this point. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and agree with this comment written by Jack Roberts. These people on the show can't be real. They gotta be like paid actors or something. Which, after this episode seems pretty accurate to me. And let's just hope that he doesn't twerk again throughout the video, because he truly does need the help that Dr. Phil's about to offer him. Because let's face it, stealing is just not a sustainable lifestyle.
Might make it a little better.
Didn't help. I've got, what do you call it? A real job.
A real job?
Yeah.
That's okay, I got a real job too.
And what would that be?
I'm a line cook. It's not that bad and bougie, but I mean, I steal from my family, so.
I love how this guy, just casually brags about stealing from his family, as if it's, some outstanding accomplishment. But at the end of the day, if he's a line cook, there's honestly nothing wrong with that. And he should be proud to tell people what his career path is. And if anything, he should try to strive towards, getting a promotion in that field, instead of bragging about how much money he could steal from his mom on a given day, to sustain his ultimately bad and bougie lifestyle. But anyways, let's see how the rest of the video plays out.
Yeah. So, tell me about that. You wrote in.
Mm-hmm.
And why did you write in? What's your goal here?
Goal here, definitely make amends, but I mean, get my family off my back. Have them continue to give me money, just continue to live that bad and bougie lifestyle.
Okay, you know what? This just can't be real anymore. You know what? I have a small theory as to why this guy wrote to be featured in Dr. Phil. It's because he craves instant gratification and, he just wants to grow his popularity. And at the end of the day, like he says, he doesn't give a shit about making any sort of amends with his family. And he would like to transform those 33,000 views on his Facebook video or whatever it may be, like Bad Baby did after being featured on Dr. Phil. I mean, you could even see how he illustrates this in how he enters. He raises his hands up as though he's some super important being, even though he's equal to every single individual within the audience. But anyways, Dr. Phil seems to be laughing at this whole situation, so let's see what he has to say.
Okay, and when you say that lifestyle, you're actually a thief. You're a shoplifter, a stealer. You steal from your family, and you say that you've stolen between $20,000 and $25,000 from your mother, $3,000 from your sister.
Approximately,
And
yeah.
you're aware she says that she's had to move because you stole so much money that she could no longer sustain her living situation, right?
She has money she can rely on. She's not going to end up homeless.
Well, no, actually, that's the trajectory she's on. She's going to be without a place to live.
That's her problem, not my problem. She decided to have a kid. She should continue to take care of me whenever I ask or whenever I need it.
Okay, but you're not a kid anymore.
I know. But she's still my mother.
You're a grown man.
When she does give me money, it's like, okay, what are you going to bitch about giving me money for, but then still continue to give it to me?
Okay, so the fact that you're doing what you're doing is her fault.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's be sure we understand this.
I'm
So
hearing
that
him
means
very loud and clearly.
you control the faucet here.
And the faucet is about to get turned totally off, so there is nothing coming out.
No, it's not. No, it's not. So it's okay.
You know, at this point, I'm just really begging for the answer to one question, and one question only, and that is, why does his mother continue to willingly support this guy's lifestyle? I mean, it's like the whole situation with a drug addict. If you enable a drug addict, or anyone else for that matter, you're essentially telling them that their lifestyle is completely okay and justifiable, and that there is absolutely no need for change. I mean, you could just see that in how proud he is when acknowledging all the bad things he's done, and how he's proud of the money he steals from his family. And yeah, that's basically gonna wrap up the video, but I'm truly wondering as to what went off in this lady's head, who I assume is his mother, to just out of nowhere acknowledge that providing this guy with money is not a good choice, and if she ultimately cuts the faucet like she states, this guy will be forced to work harder and ultimately support himself. But anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, feel free to leave a like down below, because if you don't, this guy will appear in your dreams tonight, and you know, just start shaking that cake. But anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next episode. Have a great day.